As the counteroffensive is happening on one side of Dnieper River, Ukraine is trying to keep Russian supply on the other. Ukraine has hit Antonovsky Bridge over 10 times, showing the Russian surface-to-air system is ineffective against HIMARS attacks. Russia is trying to add new features like radar reflectors to confuse the missile. While electronic warfare could be effective to confuse radars, these are just metal cone-shaped structure that will increase reflection, appearing like a much larger structure for radars. This is very cheap but still a desperate move to confuse GMLRS missile. Russia is desperately trying to open a large-scale connection point over Dnieper River. Antonovsky has been too severely damaged for heavy equipment to cross safely, even after being repaired. They however try to patch up after each attack to allow lighter vehicle to pass. But this has become more problematic as the bridge starts to suffer larger structural damage. The only steady passage over the river has been a ferry that is placed just next to the bridge. This has been very limited in weight crossing capability compared to the bridge. The ferry could have weight limit so tanks or other heavy equipment can't cross. For now it seems mostly to be used by civilians, but some logistics are also carried out. If Ukraine suspect too much resources are being transported over by this ferry, they will most likely target it, but for now they let it be open for the public. The railroad bridge close by has been damaged, making train passage impossible. Only troops can cross over. Also, Kakhovka hydroelectric plant has been hit several times. This has left Russia building a pontoon bridge next or almost under Antonovsky Bridge. While on paper this sounds good, Ukraine's easy possibility to target this as a much weaker structure made it a waste of time. The speculation of when Ukraine would hit this bridge was more apparent as they actively aimed on the opposite side during the pontoon's construction. But while it would be compelling for Ukraine to target the pontoon bridge while resources was passing it, it would also be very hard. When Ukraine was targeting another Russian pontoon bridge before, this was with artillery and live drone footage passing back position. Being able to launch an attack with high precision and quick response time. With the pontoon bridge over Dnieper, Ukraine will either need to rely on satellite imagery or informant passing on information, since the sky is too well protected. Satellites would be too slow, many hours to days, making a possible slip-through of equipment and still possibly missing resources targeted for. But even with real-time communication, GMLRS rockets are GPS and inertial navigation targeted rockets, meaning they have a predetermined location they try to hit. If an informant tries to pass over information, it will take at least a few minutes to fire and another few minutes for a missile to reach the target. Add this with a few meters hit accuracy, and the possibility to hit a moving target will be extremely hard. Equipment passing over the 1 kilometer long pontoon bridge can possibly pass over at that time frame. Only if the whole pontoon bridge was filled could an accurate attack be carried out that would sink equipment, but it would be more an indirect target as the pontoon bridge would sink or rip apart, more than a direct hit on the equipment. Two much more likely scenarios are either to hit the bridge at multiple points when almost finished so the whole bridge sinks or rips apart, or possibly to hit one or two sections, making repairs possible but taking the bridge out of action. This would incent Russia to add resources to fix the bridge and plan to be able to cross here, but being hit again when the bridge closes in on completion. Somewhat similar to what Ukraine is doing on Antonovsky Bridge. This later case could possibly have already been shown to happen as report of the pontoon bridge being hit. It could also be a secondary effect of just hitting the Antonovsky Bridge. What can be sure is that Ukraine has not attacked Antonovsky Bridge for the last time. That's all I had for this video. Please like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Bye.